G'day everyone. I mixed this song that Tom made for the Triple J Unearthed DIY Supergroup Challenge. It's called 2. I'm just going to run you through how I mixed it. So the first thing I did is he sent me this guitar. Some fucking DI jazz ass sound and shit. I made it sound like this. Tom gave me one of these guitars. I duplicated them. So you've got the original one. I duplicated a low one. So that's auto tune into waves, ultra pitch, pitching it down an octave, and a performance shift as well. Obviously, I was going for that Devil in a New Dress guitar solo vibe because I think that's the coolest thing ever, and I felt it fit the track. So here's them all together. The other thing I had was these acoustic guitars. So that was with and without just my channel processing there. Going for that Empire of the Sun, Where the People vibe, because those are the best sounding acoustic guitars in the world, without a doubt. So a bit of EQ, kind of pulling out a bit of top end because Tom's Cole Clark is insanely bright as it is. Just heaps of EQ, bit of compression really, cutting out a bit of mud and some resonances with this Slate Infinity EQ. My initial thought for those was to add more top end, but listening to the reference that I had, I was like, oh, no, that needed less because that guitar's mental. With the bass guitar, I did some cool stuff. So this was the bass. Tom gave me 2 bass lines. He used a Tame Impala sample for one of them, which is just sick. And then the other one was this guy. My processing was a DBX 160 and Sansamp, baby. Oh yeah. I rolled out the bottoms a fair bit because I wanted the kick to control the subs while the bass was more mid-rangey. And then with the Tame Impala bass, I did pretty much the same thing. I took off the DBX 160 and I changed the distortion a little bit. So this is the original. It's way subbier than the other one. And I kept a fair bit of that in. I think I even boosted it actually because the kick changes there. So I just felt like the relationship between the two was better this way now, so it changes midway through in the solo. I distorted it pretty damn heavily, obviously. And since I just scooped some mid-range out of them, flipped one side out of phase, so they sounded cool and kind of weird. Vocals, I already had these great vocal stacks. Bruh. You can't hear him. You're not allowed to hear him. So aside from a big plate reverb on there, it's just classic 1176 LA2A, the SSLJ channel strip before it, doing some EQ, pretty simple stuff, and then I've got this lustrous plates verb. I did one thing cool with the vocals, and that was again in this solo section. I wanted to make the guitar solo more the focal point of that section, so I created this wet channel and then the cloud delay after it. So the reverb feeds the delay in this section, so it's like a longer plate delay that feeds into this tape delay doing 16ths. So I'll play that to you without it. And I'm falling away, stuck in the trap. And then with it again. And I'm falling away, stuck. They kind of clash, so I wanted to force them back. Okay. Yep. That's the song. That's 2 by Glydd for the DIY Supergroup Challenge. Thanks.
It's alright. I'm not pain. Only one thing remains to say.